Okay, just continue playing. So now that we have the Smelter Wedge, let's go ahead and break that last soul, or that last Nadalia statue, and get her soul of ash. Yeah, from the basement here. And that's the very last one I've seen. So we'll see, I think at that point we'll have 12 of her little ashen souls, and then we'll see if we have to do something. I'm assuming it forms our whole soul. Um, I just don't know if we have to do anything with it or it does it automatically. So we're gonna find out. Here we go. I wish you'd heal me a little bit, you know? Use the smelter wedge. That's that creepy little whisper. So we got two of them. Nadalia is no more. True soul of Nadalia apart. Okay, so I take it. Okay, so Nadalia isn't a fight at all. It's just you defeat her. Okay, I guess it was very literal what the definitions of all her little souls said, where she literally embodied those idols to examine their power. So let's see. So yep, now we have a separate soul. Soul of Nadalia, Bride of Ash. What does it say? Bride of Ash who renounced her flesh and wandered Broom Tower. In the act of dancing, the Bride of Ash was transfigured as smoke, enticing people to a residence, and so her seat of power came to be known as Broom Tower. The wondrous soul of this augur of solitude can be used to acquire numerous souls or create something of great worth. Okay, in the act of dancing. So she gave her flesh and became the smoke that enticed people into Broom Tower. So I wonder if Broom Tower was created by the old Iron King, because the old Iron Keep, I assume, was the old Iron King's seat of power. So it was Broom Tower where Nadalia, his queen, was, and just like the other, I guess, brides or children of Manus, she was really just looking to expand her power. But it doesn't say um, what evil she embodies here. This augur of salt. Okay, so she was salted. So just kind of luring people into losing themselves. Okay, like because Alana was swallowed, right? Her soul was augur. No, Alana was wrapped. And Nashandra, main quest line, Strangleics, this untold origin, nourished their beings by the size of living monarchs, but they were simply ordeals on the road to kinghood. This special. It doesn't really say what her thing is, but they all kind of seek power through the kings of the era. Okay, and what does? Okay, so Alon was a good dude, and Fume Knight. So I'm assuming when you have these golden souls, right, that these are people not steeped in the abyss or darkness in any way. So like dark's not necessarily evil, but like the abyss would be, right? Um, and these flaming souls are human souls. Um, but these golden colored souls would not be any abyss related energy. Even the Velstat, like, it would be related to the abyss. So let's see. Always at the king's side, few were his lord's own shadow. Never to return. The special soul of his knight to find numerous souls, but to create something of great worth. That's Velstat. And remember that Ilana could summon like a Velstat clone, which is very annoying in that fight. The Throne Defender, Throne Watcher, Nashandra. Okay, and Sin also. Okay, that makes sense. Being a dragon, he would not be related to the Abyss in any ways. And Fume Knight, what's his background? Rain was a distinguished knight who became infatuated with. Oh, okay, that's all I know about the fog. So he was someone who came to Broom Tower after being infatuated by the fog that. What's her name again? Nadalia created. So okay, he was infatuated with Nadalia. Used to be the Knight Rhyme. I believe we found a piece of his armor or something like that, or a weapon. Surlon, Soul Surlon, who once served the old Iron King. And Alon was a true loyalist to the Iron King, whereas Fume Knight was, maybe you could assume maybe a lover or a worshiper. We could say a serious worshiper. whether Natalia would have imparted any form of romance with him can be left to imagination. And Sir Alon was a true follower, you could say, of the old Iron King. And the Eastern Land became the king's most trusted knight. Interesting. Okay, so now, I mean, I got a couple important souls that I have not gone to strayed um, or Ornifex, so let's go do that. I think we'll do Ornifex first, um, and then we'll do Stray. Now let's do it in reverse, because let's do Strayed, because I really dislike the run back to Ornifex. Um, so then I have to look at, I'm going to do both for sure. If I like the stuff that Ornifex makes instead, then I'd have to run back to her. So instead, if I do Strayed first, remember what he has, go to Ornifex, and there's no chance I have to run back to her. Alright, so let's go do Strayed first. Where's Rise, Lost Steel, what? Actually, I think the Sinner's Rise bonfire is the quickest way to get to Strayed. It's been a while since I've gone back to him, so actually I think I don't even properly remember how to get back to, this. There's a ladder or something. Oh, cool. It's nice being this. You know what? I forgot to go level up. I ain't walking around here with all these souls. So there's those like petrifying things. We'll see them when I come back. But what I'm not going to do is risk losing all these souls. Upgrade. So let's go back to the fuel first. And some souls. Then come back and do that.
Bearer of the curse, I will always be at your side until hope has fully withered.
Go left that person. Alright. Have we decided for? We are just going to keep going up the intelligence pipeline. I'll save those for buying the weapons. Yes. Oh, and let me just make, because I have 8 Titanite slabs, so it's about time I stop being cheap. I will make the Witch Tree staff plus 10. There's no reason for that. Be stingy with it, you know. And then whenever I do get to 50, I will do the Twinkling Titanite path on the Staff of Wisdom. Okay.
I'll be around if you make it back.
So now that I have 24, let's see if there's any other spells I can attune. Okay, so now I can get Homing Soul. Crystal. 8. Okay, so yeah, let's take the Homing Soulmates. How does it work? See, it shows 5 in the diagram, but this is only 3 up here. But you know, I think there are other bosses where all they have is 3 too, so that's in character. Do they just like stick with me the whole time? That's not bad at all. Keep that in mind. That's going to help us on the run back for the blue smelter demon. Yeah, so it looks like they just hang out. Okay, they do disappear after a time. Now we'll go to Stray. You know, I will leave my thoughts on these kinds of things, though. Like, it's honestly great when, hey, you think something's going to be super hard. Context, I'm thinking about Sirlon, which, you know, spending an hour yesterday on a tedious run back, figuring it out. But then, you know, you take a break, you sleep on it, wake up in the morning, and then first try, you just walk through and absolutely crush it. Yeah, that's pretty fun. You know, it's a fun time. The Royal Greatsword. Okay, I don't remember the enemy layout in this room, but I do know I need to be careful. Because even with this amount of vitality, they do an incredible amount of damage. What was behind here? I forgot what this leads to. Okay. We're going to play around with that. Where are we? I thought Stray... Oh, he has his own bonfire? I'm stupid. We'll see what bonfire that is, because I totally forgot that.
Very good. Prepare to pierce straight.
Okay. What does he sell again? Hood of the Forlorn. I guess that's his armor set, which does look pretty cool. Knowledge, his intelligence, extends length of spell. I swear I'm wearing a lingering dragon crest ring right now. Why does it say it doesn't have it? Throw souls in place of wearer. Oh yeah, I never figured out what that did. Restores HP and spell uses. That's quite nice. I'm trying to do magic. Okay. Soul arrow. Shield, cast light. And I don't really have anything faith-based. And what's this unveil? That's on purpose. What is unveil? Census traders. I've already got those. And usually these hexes need faith, so I can't use them. I'm not really too interested in these at the moment. I'm going to save my souls for whatever I can trade for.
Many kingdoms rose and fell. Anything that has a beginning also has an end. But then, from the ashes, it is all, and it is your cursed.
That's very nice of you, Straight. Okay. So he can make me... Okay, he makes the Smelter sword from the original Smelter demon. But that goes with faith. I wonder if there's... Is there anything here that scales with strength and intelligence? Dragon Rider Halberd does. That could be a fun option, since it has intelligence scaling. The Roaring Halberd. It scales with dex. Dragon Rider Twin Blade, 20 and 22. But I do like Twin Blade. It scales. Okay, but I need more dex for that. Dragon Rider Bow. Okay, wait. That actually could be great because a bow that scales mostly with strength and then also scales intelligence. I got the shielded crossbow. I do like the dragon. I will probably get the Dragon Rider Bow after I check on what I can do with that, with Ornifacts. Because I don't think I've... Oh, yeah, it's highlighted. I can definitely make it. Pursuer's Great Shield. And the Dragon Rider also makes the Dragon Rider Great Shield. And I think I got what I need shield-wise. Okay, so really the only thing here is that I'm interested in would be the Dragon Rider Soul. And I think I would rather a bow. Just to have a strength-based bow would be nice. Okay. Heavy homing soul arrow with the ruined sentinel soul. Oh, this is good. Soul shower. Okay, let's use soul mesh with splits. That's 5 uses. Okay, okay. Soul of Valstat. So I can see Scorpionus, Notchka, Soul, Ruined Sentinel Soul. Oh, I need more. Well, that's really cool. Okay. Outcry. Combat team to Dahlia, Bride of Ash, spouts multiple dark flames. This child of dark, bearing inconceivable strength, found herself in a kingless land devoid of souls. And journeying there has all but condemned herself to fate most wretched. Okay, so did Nadalia show up there? Is that what that's saying? Found herself in a kingless land devoid of souls. So did she show up to the old Iron King after the old to the Iron King after the old Iron King already passed? Then in which case, who would have built the Broom Tower? No. Interesting. I'm probably just misunderstanding. That the giant blood soul text which I don't have. So, okay, I definitely want to use both the Ruined Sentinel and Scorpionus Notchka's souls, and I need to save up some souls to get that Pyromancy. So, Ruined Sentinel, Scorpionus Notchka, Soul of Nidal. And then I want to use the Dragon Rider soul as well. That bow. Okay, let's go see if there's any conflict with horn effects on this. Then we'll see who we're really going to be buying. I'm going to be honest, I've completely forgotten where the hell horn effects what the fuck horn effects is. Yeah, she's in Brightstone Cave Tut Seldor, right? Sorry, Chapel Threshold. We're about to find. I'm going to be lost for a little bit finding her, but we will. We'll get there. I do remember there's those magic enemies, baskets. Oh yeah, I think I need to make sure. If I want to avoid all these spiders, I can always light a friendly. You have a toy. My dog's barking at nobody. Okay. Ooh, there's a basilisk here. Yeah, okay, this is the closest bonfire, but that guy could actually kill me proper if I'm not careful. Or knock me into this. Oops. You gotta be careful not to get knocked into the hole. You know what? Now I'm looking at it, I never looked these photos. Should I go back and like these photos, see if that does anything? Maybe. Alright. Oh, lovely, lovely.
Hello there. Do you have a wondrous soul?
Maybe. Maybe for you. Who knows? Here, she reinforces. Of course she does. Okay. Anything cool to buy here? Arrows. I need more of this stuff. Same. Okay.
The nature of an item is greatly influenced by the soul. They can be tricky to use. This is what I meant by unique.
Okay. Alright. Let's see what. Okay. She doesn't do spell, she only does what? Soul of the Fume Sword. It's a dex. I'm not a dex. But then he didn't. Stray didn't do anything with the Fume Knight Soul, did he? Okay. The Defender Greatsword, that's a faith. Watcher Greatsword, okay. Scales mostly. So if there's nothing else to do with the Throne Watcher, because I didn't like what they offered, because I think it was like some faith thing, I didn't like what Straight had to offer. Greatsword wielded by the Throne Watcher is just too powered to leap in magic. The Watcher stood by the okay. That could be a good use of Throne Watcher Soul. Ultra Greatsword, okay. S scaling. I don't think we have anything that scales S with oh, but I need 30 decks. Jeez, I don't have 30 decks. Oh. Soul of Funa for the Fume Ultra Greatsword. 307 starting damage. The exile swordsman Rain had the ability to expunge the black ball, but chose instead to live alongside it, be the child of dark. Okay, so Rain could have gotten rid of die, but he fell in love with her. I will just save that for later. That'll be like after I get all my entire stuff. If I then want to specifically do this weapon, maybe on a new game plus cycle, I'll worry about it. But I'm not going to worry about the Fume Ultra Greatsword right now. I won't really care put that on. The Witched Alon Sword. Soul of Suralon. Beast scanning. Oh, that's so cool, but it is katana, so yeah. It's 30 and scales only with okay. Spider Soul. What is this? I got that. Sacred Chime Hammer. Faith. 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 The Sight of Wand. That's a song. Chandras. More of a dex weapon. So that's a faith weapon. Chandras Greatness. It is from Nadalia, so you can get the Chime of Screams with his faith. The Bow of Want with Nishandra's Soul. I haven't thought about that, but again, those are dex weapons. Bone Watcher. Does this do anything? Secret Chime. Okay, here's one. Throne Defender. It has a shield that scales with the. Does it? Oh. Okay, so when I'm interested and I save the souls for it, come back at the Fume Ultra Greatsword, but I do need to make sure. But really, there's not a whole lot here that scales with intelligence. But yes, if I was a Fate build, it looks like the Chime of Want would be excellent. And the Chime of. Okay, if I was Fate, there'd be something to do. So basically, I want the stuff that Straight has. And just in the future, I'll remember if I ever want the Fume Ultra Greatsword, go ahead, come back here and grab it. But nothing to really be stressed about right now. Let's go back to Straight. So, he was a lost Bastille fighter. Straight Cell. It's literally labeled Straight Cell. That's how fucking stupid I am. Okay, literally labeled Straight Cell. And I couldn't piece that together.
Very cool. Aren't you?
Alright, let's trade up. So first, I was going to get the Dragon Rider bow, because it does scale with little intelligence. I get 2. Oh yeah. So, Dragon Rider. Okay. Now we just get 1. Okay. Do we need any more weapons at this time? Could get the Dragon Rider's halberd right now too, if I want a halberd weapon. But we won't worry about that weapon. So that wasn't. Let's get the heavy homing soul mask. I'll eventually want it. Right now I can already use soul shower, so that'll be fun. And then now I need to save up so I can get the cry. 45,000.
Feeble
Well, I don't
cat,
think I need
do you really think you can? Well, very
I didn't want to do that one.
feeble cursed one. Let's hope the magnificence of my spell.
Chill. Everyone got something smart to say. I swear. Alright, here we go. I think I have enough of these things to get to 45,000. So let's do that. Yep, that did that. That absolutely did.
Well, very unusual.
Nice.
Feeble cursed one. Do you really think you can manage the glories that are my spells?
I mean, why sell them to me if you're gonna talk shit after giving it to me? Okay, whatever. Let's attune some spells. The old boy's being dick. So let's test out Soul Shower. Let's put this pyromancy. That takes up 2 slots. So, ooh, I don't know how Homing Soul Mass works, so obviously we just want to take a look at that. Let's see. And I imagine this would be one of those really powerful spells that, and it's only one use, that you just save for like a boss fight or something. But, you know, obviously we're going to use Pyromancy Flame. So, that's pretty trash, not gonna lie. Okay, let's try this. Okay, so it's Firestorm on steroids, really. I can dig that. I can dig that, but we are okay. So basically, we will save Firestorm on steroids for later. Soul Shower was trash, so we'll stick with Calling Soulmates. Great Heavy Soul Arrow. And Great Magic Weapon for the time being. Okay. I think we got. Let's see. 4,000 souls is probably not enough to upgrade, but I figure we want to upgrade that bow. Real quick. Now we got it. Please go more. And since the other thing I wanted to. That Staff of Wisdom or whatever, that takes 20 Tight Knife. Hopefully, Dragon Rider Soul, or this, the bow from the Dragon Rider Soul takes 5 bones instead. So, I want to reinforce this strength-based bow. Not this one. Who was it? It takes Petrified Dragon Bone, which I don't have a lot of. But I'm sure there's a place to farm Petrified Dragon Bone. So, fuck it, yeah. Do it.
I'll be around if you make it back.
Let's, check out some of this damage potential, right? So... So right now I do with this twin blade, I do 484 damage. Okay. I go the Dragon Rider bow plus 3. That 287 physical. 9 with 131. 87 plus 31. 428. 428 is what we're looking at. So actually, that's extremely comparable when you balance that. So this is a great addition. Perfect. Okay, that's going to be a great addition to the arsenal. I'm very pleased with that, and I have a good number of arrows. Let me reassign that. And what I want to test is, I guess I should have checked if that takes great arrows or just regular arrows. Bow. Oh, why do I keep doing that? Oh. Good bows. Bow wielded by dragon arrows can require guard. Melee guns bow requires immediate strength, but each shot has deadly precision. It's graceful with and thus serves. I'm willing to. Okay. Okay, no, so it does use regular arrows. Perfect. Let me switch that to this. Can I put great arrows on it? No, it will not use the spot. And arrows do much more damage. But this is nice because it's 85. Well, it goes down to 85. What I do like those games, no matter what build you use, the bonuses you get kind of even out the max damage you would get across builds. So you really don't have to feel bad that you didn't get the strongest weapon or something. Here, yeah, we can use some archery. One thing is, since I'm already quite heavy, I wonder if I can equip both and cycle through them. But probably not. If there's a 44.8. But, you know, if it gives me below 50%, you know, I'm not sad about it. It's still below 50%, so I can keep that. Got my witch tree, clothes I like. This is the lingering dragon crest ring. So he had the slumbering dragon crest ring, if that's correct. It's going to have to spell that. Okay. Switch the bow as needed. Switch to stones. Okay, I like what we got going on here. So now, is it time? Is it time now to do the Smelter Demon? It very well might be. Okay. I think it is now it's time to play with the Runback to the Smelter Demon. So I'm going to stop this recording because it'll just be a separate video. Yeah, I'll stop this recording because it's just going to be a separate video from dying a million times on that Runback. I'll see y'all later.